everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Alexa. Today we're making strawberry rhubarb crumble. I measured out all my ingredients and I recommend that you do so too. You can find a full list of ingredients and measurements in the link in the description. Remember to watch the video first so you can be prepared. First, I'm going to start on my crumb topping. To do this, I'm going to combine my flour with my sugar and butter. I'm going to combine them using a pastry blender. You can also use your hands or 2 knives or 2 forks. If you want to use your hands, make sure not to hold the butter in your hands for too long, otherwise it'll melt. The point of this is to not only combine the ingredients together, but also to cut the butter into very small pieces. It isn't very important that you use cold butter. This process takes patience and may feel like it's not working, but it is. Pieces of butter are stuck in my pastry blender, so I'm going to use a butter knife to remove the butter from the pastry blender. As you can see, my butter is now in very small pieces and is combined with my other ingredients. You can also see that all my butter is not exactly the same size. That's totally fine. It'll add texture to the top of the crumble and be just as it's supposed to be. Don't make yourself crazy trying to get the butter pieces to be perfectly the same. It's not necessary for a crumb topping. Next, I'm going to put my strawberries and rhubarb into a large mixing bowl. Make sure you use a large enough bowl so that you have enough room to mix without everything leaving the bowl. I'm going to stir this with a spoon until it's mostly combined. Then I'm going to add in the sugar and tapioca. I'm going to mix this until the fruit is entirely coated with the sugar and tapioca. You also want to mix it so that both the tapioca and the sugar are mixed together and on the fruit. To make sure this, you can mix them together in a bowl before putting them on the fruit. After my ingredients are all mixed together, I'm going to put the fruit mixture into my baking dish. I'm using a rubber spatula to guide the mixture into my baking dish. Then I'm going to use the rubber spatula to smooth the fruit into an even layer. Now I'm going to put the crumb layer on top of the fruit layer. I'm using a spoon to sprinkle it over the top. Do this until it makes an even layer of crumb on the top. Next, I'm going to put my strawberry rhubarb crumble into the oven. My oven's preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. My strawberry rhubarb crumble took 55 minutes to bake. I'd set a timer for 40 minutes and another for a few more minutes if it isn't done yet. When it's done, your crumb topping should be mostly golden brown and the filling should be thickened and bubbly. If you don't think your filling is cooked enough but your topping is done, place a piece of tin foil loosely over the top while you finish baking. Place it onto a cooling rack so it can cool. And my strawberry rhubarb crumble is done and looking delicious. Please let me know what you thought of the video in the comments and how the recipe went for you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe so you can see when new videos are added. Thank you and enjoy!